The Dark Gunner was buffed in the recent update. Here's what they have changed. First, they explained the 004 Balloon Area Denial System, knockbacks now affects MOAs and BFBs. With the 005 Balloon Exclusion Zone, knockbacks now affects the DETs and ZOMGs. And lastly, the Bloons Exclusion Zone projectiles can pop all Bloons types. The Dartling's bottom path struggles to keep pace with the more powerful balloons in the later game. We are adding a knockback effect to its tier 4 and 5 to help deal with these later rounds. In addition, we are allowing the bottom path tier 5 to hit lead so that it can be used for tackle DETs. So we're going to be showcasing these two changes for today's video in the ranked match to see of how good the Dark Gunner buff really is though. Let's get right into it. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are on the map of Sense of Times, and we're going to be running with the strategy of Snowpad, Dartling, Village, and Ice. So we're going to be starting off with the one and only the Dark Gunner right about here, and we'll go for round 1 Snowpad as going to be my only way. So I'm hoping for today's video is going to be pretty interesting, because I know for those who do not know what is my main objective is we are going to be showcasing the newly changes that they did to the Dark Gunner, which is going to be the bomb path tier 4 and the tier 5, which is called the Balloon Area Denial System, and also the 5th tier for the Bloons Exclusion Zone, which is going to be pretty excited. Now this guy right here is going to be starting off with the Dark Gunner. Also, what is that Dartling spot? I have no clue, but that Dartling spot is definitely not the great spot. But I think it's actually anti-stunning as well, because you could tell that the Dark Gunner, like, targeting, it's only the target against, like, the set of the AI, like, all the way at the top. Like, that was just pretty unfortunate, because this guy's gonna try to anti-stall around, and it's just not that great, though. But I think we're definitely gonna be somehow trying to go epic late game to try to showcase the Dark Gunner changes. But yeah, the Dark Gunner can now knock back the mod class balloons, which is known as the Balloon Denial System, or Area Denial System, which I know I always said, like, Balloon Denial System, but I'll prefer, like, call it, like, a Balloon Area Denial System. But either way, with the tier 4, it could only knock back the mobs and also the BFBs. But for the Bloons Exclusion Zone, it could knock back the ZOMGs and also with DETs, especially with the best, because apparently with the best can now is to pop DETs, especially with the left balloon, which is going to be extremely excited to try it out, even though we never showcased a lot with the Dark Gunner, which, guys, I know Dark Gunner used to be one of the decent best tower, and I think it's been one of the best since so far, because I think back then when they buffed the Dark Gunner like this. Also, is he good? I mean, I don't want this guy to die, because if he decides to, then that will be so unfortunate, because this guy might somehow be dead, because his Dark replacement is not that great. He might be dead here, right? I think so, because this guy needs to somehow do is to go for the Dark Gunner right about here where my cursor's at. But that Dark Gunner spot, please don't, like, copy from that guy, because that guy's spot is a terrible Dark Gunner spot. But we'll go for the faster barrel spin for the Dark Gunner. So I do want to somehow have this upgrade to, well, we should probably have this up before we do want to somehow go for another Dark Gunner. And is he going to be fine against the sets of yellows? I don't even know, chat. I mean, he might be dead if he does not go for the Dark Gunner, like, all the way at the bottom here. Because if not, then he's probably going to be surviving this, though. Oh, maybe he's dead, though. Wait, he might be dead. Oh my god, that Dark spot. No, don't ever place on the Dark Gunner spot. I don't like that spot, chat. There's literally no way that this is actually a really bad, terrible spot here. Like, look, his Dartling placement, like, that is definitely one of the terrible spots that nobody never expected that. But I think for that, we will have the Hydraulic Pods for my Dark Gunner. And I do want to somehow send it with some eco a bunch of times here, so we can try to get much eco as much as possible. And for the later game rounds here, we will somehow go for the Balloon Denial System, or Area Denial System, sorry. Oh my god, I always forget the word of area, because Balloon Area Denial System is the name of the tier 4 upgrade for the Bomb Path Dark Gunner, and I always forget to say area. But yeah, he's going to be fine here, unless this guy might survive. Oh, he sent me with some region lets. Not a good sign here, but I think we are going to go for the Hydro here. So let's go for the Hydro right about now, chat. Let's do that. And I think for that, we are going to try to somehow take it all the way get to maybe to the highest advantage round, because I know our goal is to try to showcase some changes for the Dark Gunner for you guys. Okay, he went for the Hydro. But yeah, I don't like this guy has the Dark Gunner on a really bad position spot, and he said he wasn't rushes. We're fine here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be fine. We'll have the laser shot just to be extra safe. And we'll continue on with some better progression eco, because I know obviously we're going to somehow to able to somehow get rushed with Samoas or BFBs, etc. Is, you know, we have to somehow able to try it out by getting, like, a better advantage here by going for the Balloon Area Denial System. But for the late game rounds here, we will save it to go for the Bloons Exclusion Zone, because I know our goal is to try to get the 5th tier for the Dark Gunner as usual. So yeah, I do want to somehow go for the Ice Monkey, like, right here. Oh, it's got Village. Okay, so He's going to be running with Dartling Village, and I think his last tower has to be maybe a Sewer Monkey, which is going to be my only guess. So if he decides to have Super or like this, then I think he is definitely going to try to somehow send like a really big bait rush. That potentially whatever, if he decides to like send like a phase rush, which I kind of forgot to mention that phase Bloons is now exist to battles too. But the thing is about phase here, we have to somehow be extremely careful. Because guys, phase Bloons, especially against the sort amount of the rushes with along with the Darn Gunner, even with the Ice Monkey strategies like this, it's not going to be extremely impossible to try to able to somehow beat the phase Bloons. But we will somehow manage to try our best to try to somehow defend a long time per phase Bloon rushes, especially against the AI. Because I forgot to mention that the natural Bloons will come down with the phase Bloons in it, especially with camos too. Like no joke, whatever if there's a phase camo, then there's a chance we could try to somehow be dead if we don't somehow manage to survive this though, or not. But for now, we will have the 2 Ice Monkeys all the way at the top. I'm not sure if this will help out, so that way we could probably just stall the round for a little bit longer. But for now, we will have the upgrade to the Monkey Colony here, because I do want to get so many of the village farms all over the map. And also go for the upgrade to the, let's just say go for the Monkey Obelisk, because Monkey Obelisk will allow us to give like 20% per income. And I should probably save it to go for, well, we should probably have the Buckshot prepared. Because if there's a rush here, chat, like for example, then Buckshot allows us to help out, especially against the sets here in the game. We'll have this Bomb Path. I think Bomb Path will stall the Ceramics for a little bit longer or so. Right? I think so. Yeah, it does stall it for a little bit quickly. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll have the Buckshot. Perfect. Oh, yep, he's got Super. I definitely knew it, though. He's going to be running with Dartling Village Super, but with Benjamin. It's a good thing this guy does have the low life advantage here, because literally, guys, if he decides to send me like an all-out rushes along with the strat, then we could try to easily defend it by having everything along with the Ice Monkey combo, especially with the Darn Gun as well. But don't forget, we do want to showcase the Bomb Path only, because the Bomb Path 5th tier did get a massive knockback buff. Oh, is he dead? Oh, he died. No, he died! Bro, how did you die to the AI? Are you for real? Oh my god. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're on the map of Oasis, which is going to be in the next game. Now, as for this guy, he's going to be running with the Dartling, and he's got the Sniper. Also, he's actually Ocean Open, but the thing is, why would this guy never place down the hero early on round 1 and in other rounds? Like, what the heck is he doing, bro? He has no Ocean Open as going to be the hero, and the Dartling guy is actually terrible. Also, he's going to die to AI. Please don't tell me, bro. Oh my god, if he's died to the AI, I'm gonna be crashing out, bro. No joke. I'm trying to go epic late game to try to showcase the Darn Gunner changes, and this guy literally playing so unbelievably weird, bro. Like, no joke. Alright, well, since we are definitely gonna try to somehow take it all the way get to maybe, well, during round 30 potential, I'm definitely gonna be down to somehow go the upgrade to the good old Monkey City, or go for the Monkey Obelisk, because Monkey Obelisk, chat, will allow us to give like 10% per income, or 20%, sorry. I forgot to mention it's 20%. But I think for that, we are going to have the upgrade to the Icicles, because I'm a bit worried that this guy might send me with some type of Ceramic Rushes, or Tide Ceramics, because I totally forgot that phase Ceramic Rushes, or Tides, is probably going to be extremely tough. So we have to somehow lock in to try to somehow play safe. Okay, he's got Super. I can see that. Yup, I saw the Super Monkey as going to be the 3rd loadout. Yup, he is running with the Dartling, Sniper, and a Super. So this is definitely not going to be as a great game, but hopefully this time we are going to try to somehow take it all the way get to maybe to the highest advantage for late game. And as you could tell by the green color, especially with the gray in it, that's because apparently we're now in the ZOMG Superdome. I don't know if you guys did not know, but I was on a win streak, which I didn't realize that like I just hit the 10 win streak mark. And I ended up getting promoted from BFB to ZOMG, which I'm very happy that we got out of the BFB. Because I know sometimes if I face players that are in the BFB Coliseum that aren't as good, sometimes these players always manage to die to the AI, they die to anything. Like, that's just pretty nauseous of how these players like playing like awfully in the game. But luckily this guy literally is like not the best type of player, but he's going for the upgrade to, well, the Hydraulic Pods here, but he's actually anti-stalling the round super duper hard, because he does have to set target for the Darn Gunner. So that's why people always do that. So do not do that to that guy, because that guy has to set target to the Darn Gunner. Please don't, because have it only on follow mouse or on follow touch if you're on a mobile device. But for now, I think we are going to try to have the upgrade to the Bloons Denial system, if that's fine, because I know our goal is to showcase the newly buffed Bond Path, which is going to be the tier 4, tier 5, which I know Bloons Exclusion Cell is going to be my main focus on my objective. So we are going to have another one here. And I need to go for another Ice Monkey. So this will be, I should probably have this upgrade to the Brilliant, because in case there's a DET, we could try to somehow dechem it, so that way that Snowpad will knock back the DETs or something. So we're gonna keep on building so many of the village farms as we can. We'll have the Drunko Drunks prepare, chat. Oh my goodness, man. Should we try to have something to go for the Impel? I do not know if the Impel might be the best play, but I am gonna save it to go for the Bloon Aerodynamic system. So we do get that up, then we're definitely gonna be somehow defending the all-out type of, let's just say like a BAD, but we have to have the Boost Exclusion Zone prepare. Oh, look at the knockback, chat. Wait, can I see it? Oh, look at that, bro. You saw the denial system definitely knocks back the mob. That is absolutely insane. I kind of like they changed to the Dartling Gunner, because you can now have the upgrade to the Bloon Aerodynamic system by having the knockback, but you do want to have the Boost Exclusion Zone prepare, whatever, if you want to have the knockback prepare, chat. So for now, we're going to keep on going for a couple more of the village farms. Since I know we're going to try to go all the way get to maybe to the highest advantage round for late game. Now, as for that, this guy's got the upgrade to the Elite Sniper, and he's got the cripple on his sniper, which is definitely a clever move. Now, I do want to somehow save it to go for the Bloons Exclusion Zone, which I know obviously Bloons Exclusion Zone is going to be my main objective for today. And I need to go for a couple more of the Ice Monkeys like right here, so we could try to fit so many of the Ice Monkeys on water. And yup, it's already round 30. Also, look at the knockback. I mean, it's not even knocking back, but it's doing pretty much well in this game. Like, look at that, bro. Wait, look at that. Yo, there's no way that this is the knockback moments from the Dartling Gunner. Like, that change is absolutely crazy, bro. Like, god dang. But I think for now, we are going to have the upgrade. Oh, send me BAD. Oh, let's go, chat. Okay. Let's try to have the upgrade to the Bloons Exclusion Zone first. And I need an MAD ASAP here. So, I'm hoping that we could try to defend the rushes here, because I know this guy decided to send me with some rushes, with some BAD. But it's fortified, so we have to save it to go for the MAD. It's 68,000, by the way. So, holy cow. I'm not sure we're going to try to afford it or not, but I think we are going to try to somehow be safe. Even though we need to somehow do is to go for the, well, we should probably have to prepare up so we can try to go for the knockback for the Bloons Exclusion Zone. But I think we might manage to pop it though. We need the next income, by the way, so we can try to save it that up. Okay, so how much is gonna be? 3,000. I mean, I gotta sell you actually. Yeah, I gotta sell you. So let me go into Tower Boost, use my MAD ability, and let's see if it's gonna knock back the sets here, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that, chat. Yo, look at the knockback. That is so sick. Oh my god. This upgrade, even with the feature with the Bloons Exclusion Zone, this is absolutely one of the craziest knockback that I have ever seen, bro. But hey, we did get to see some action, but I am going to go all the way get to maybe to round 39, because this guy does have the low lights advantage here, because he needs to somehow do is to send me with some all-out type of FBD rushes, because guys, he needs to somehow like able to counter me like an all-out, whatever. If this guy's starting prepared to go for the all-out FBD rushes, just try to get a long time for Dartlings, go for the, well, we should probably have the Impel just to prepare ourselves. So for now, we will have this upgrade to the Impel, and we'll have the SFTs prepared, so let's do that. I need to get a lot of type of Ice Monkeys here, so holy cow, this is going to be like a pretty intense game here, chat. This is going to be super duper intense game. I think for now, we are going to stop like right about at 8,000 per eco, so we could try to prepare to go for the Dartling Gunner spam. Yeah, we're gonna stop like right about here. So let's go and keep on building so many of the Dartling Gunners up. Also, I need the good old, okay, I need to know if there's a way we could try to fit that spot. We should probably have the S-Brittle right about here, if this could be a good spot, because I'm not sure this will be a good spot, chat. But in my thoughts, I don't think it is though. And I need the Ray of Doom, by the way. So if there's a good spot for the Ray of Doom, what it will be, should I have the Ray of Doom on a good spot like this? I think this could be like a good Ray of Doom spot, because I'm definitely not going to trust that spot, because that spot directly blocks from the objects, from the projectiles. So I don't think this could be a good spot for the Ray of Doom. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have another one here. So this is going to be the one. Yup, round 38 is here, chat. And this guy needs to somehow send me with some FBD rushes, because if this guy does not rush me, then he might somehow refuse to rush me. So yeah, we need a lot of time for defense by getting up to the denial system, but he does not have the upgrade to the MAD on this Dartling Gunner, which is absolutely weird, bro. But we'll have the Ray of Doom right about now, And, okay, he's building something up the sniper farms. Yeah, this guy needs to somehow send me a rush here. Yeah, you're not gonna survive to around 40, bro. I need this guy to able to rush me. Like, come on, bro. Just send me, like, a rush. Like, you're not going to somehow survive. Well, come at me. So this guy needs to somehow, like, send rushes here. I mean, come on, bro. Just, like, send me a rush. Look, you're not gonna survive to around 40. You're gonna die. You're gonna die to around 40 sudden death. Like, you're not gonna somehow survive, bro. Yeah, he's probably gonna refuse to rush me. I mean, bro, can you at least send me a rush? You're not going to survive. I mean, he stopped ecoing right now. Yeah, he stopped ecoing. Please send me a rush, bro. Come on. I want to see some rushes. I mean, come on, bro. Don't ever tell me this guy's throwing the content on purpose. Okay, fine. We'll send one FBAD. Oh, he sent me one. Let's go. Finally, bro. Just send me an FBAD. Like, it's not that hard to able to get rushed from you or something. But either way, we did somehow get rushed with some BADs. But a little bit late, actually. So, let's activate everything that we have. Use my MAD ability with home defense. Snowpat. Alright, mark my homeland. Oh my god, chat! There's no way that we knock back or destroy the Zeon BAD. Sorry, oh my god, I couldn't talk. But, oh my goodness, wait. Look at the knockback. Look at that. Wait. Oh my god, send me a phase rush. I saw that. Oh my god, yes! This is so freaking insane! With the Bloons area denial system, even with the Bloons exclusion zone, that upgrade, especially with the knockback, oh my god, that rush was absolutely huge. That this guy literally knew that he has the low life advantage of, like, he needs to somehow send me a rush. Like, if this guy literally refused to rush me, then I had to able to hop into his sandbox. But luckily he knows because this guy does have the low life advantage. But let me know about your thoughts about the newly buffed Dartling Gunner down in the comments down below, because that defense was a massive W or something, because I know they buffed the Dartling Gunner in the first place. Even though it's pretty good, I think this might be a pretty best change that they did so far with the Dartling Gunner. Well, typically people think it's the best tower because the last meta strategy that people use it was, you know, Benjamin, Dartling, Farm, and Ninja, which they still haven't nerfed that strategy even with the Dartling Gunner in it. But for my thoughts about the Bloons area denial system, especially with the Bloons exclusion zone, this upgrade, especially with the knockback, is actually the massive insanely W of all. But we will somehow take that for sure for today's content. So GG's only though. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. So I hope you guys do all enjoyed it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you are new here. And also while you're at it, drop a like on today's video if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to check out my last video of they added a new face Bloons. So if you guys don't know what that is, there's a brand new update that just dropped with a new modifier called face balloon. If you don't know what that is, go make sure to watch the video right now.